Alright, today's video I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and convert a product manager interview over there at Amazon. So I have an Amazon product manager posting right here. It's fresh, hot out of the oven. It was just posted 2 hours ago. And we have it all here on our Airtable. I didn't mean to show you that slide, and I can go out there and tell you guys this. Nobody posts more for Amazon than I know. Like there's 40, like I'm down 44, right? So Amazon every single month, Amazon. So I'm going to tell you what's going to go down. You want to get a product manager job at Amazon, the first thing that you got to go ahead and do is get an interview at Amazon. And if you want an interview at Amazon, you have to go ahead and get the recruiter or the hiring manager to schedule a call with you. So there's a few outcomes here. You reach out to them, and you can reach out to them either by reaching out directly to the recruiter or the product manager. In this case, we have a technical product / program management leader over there at Amazon. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the following. I'm going to go out there and copy the link to this post. And this was actually something I just ran for Google in a little bit, but in my previous video. But I'm going to go out there and open up this posting right here. So let's take a look. We got a posting, and we basically we're expanding our customer engagement technology product management team, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so most people are not going to reach out. Most people are not even going to reach out on time because they're going to be so busy posting for this role. They're going to be so busy trying to go out there and get access to this role, thinking about what's the best way to get access to this role, that they're going to completely miss out on this opportunity to even get a chance to interview. So we have a few outcomes. We want them to schedule an interview with you. That means in order for them to do that, they have to review your resume, and they have to review your resume with the intention of saying, okay, I want to talk to this person. So what's all the things that are stopping that from happening? Number one, they never got a chance to review your resume in the first place. Number two, they reviewed your resume, but they didn't think you were a good fit. Okay, so if they didn't review your resume in the first place, the thing is, you got to get them to go out there and stick to it. So what do? You utilize an Amazon product manager resume template. And a lot of you guys are thinking about like, Rich, am I really going to do that? I don't know, bro. Is your game plan working? Probs not, because you're watching this video. Probs not, because you're watching this video. Okay, so let me go ahead and social proof myself. While my people are landing product manager jobs in like 2 months, and I'm putting out 4 product manager offers, product manager job over there at Disney, product manager job in 60 days, product manager jobs, 3 offers, product manager job in 3 months with work-life balance, okay? While my people are out there putting up offers, usually in about 3 to 4 months, we're getting multiple offers. You've probably been on the job hunt for more than 3 months, and you can't even get more than 3 interviews a week. Meanwhile, multiple offers, Venmo, Hulu. You want to know why? Because we're trying shit. Here's the thing that I'm always telling people. This resume template here has gotten people jobs, and you can get it in my school. So how do you get access to school? You get access to it by clicking over in one of my YouTube videos, and you scroll down a little bit, and here's what you're going to go ahead and see. You are going to go out there and see this access to school. You're going to click it, and you're going to purchase it. And let me go out there and tell you why you're going to buy it, because the opportunity cost of you not getting access to my Airtable is somebody else is getting to those jobs first, which is leaving you shit out of luck and in the dark. But let's get back to this resume template. People ask me, one of my best performing YouTube videos is how to stand out on a product manager interview. You stand out by being different. Every product manager resume right now looks freaking the same. So even if I like what I was looking at, if for whatever reason I take a look on my LinkedIn and I get a call, and my boy's like, Rich, where you at, man? We're at the other side of the bar. And I'm like, oh shit. These people have lives. You swear to God, just because you send them a message like they owe you a response. No, they don't. Then you click out. You ever watch a really cool Instagram ad and you get a call or you get a DM and then like you couldn't even find it anymore? Like there's no like search feature really. There is, but there really isn't. Yeah, a lot of people just get missing. This thing here is going to stay, because when you see a resume like this, why my people are getting jobs and you're absolutely not, is at big tech company is like, they're going to take a look at this. And what do you think is going to happen next? You think they're going to keep this shit to themselves? Hell no. They're going to go out there and be like, they're going to get on Slack and they're going to DM a few people saying, Jane Smith. They're going to look you up on LinkedIn. And once they've confirmed you are a real person, they're going to be like, oh shit. See, the content didn't change. You didn't change. But you want to know what? The packaging changed. It's kind of like, I find it so hilarious that there's so many Chinese restaurants right now. They'll package the meal that would have just been sold in Chinatown for much less, but because it's on a better looking plate or in a better looking box when I order Uber Eats in a smaller portion, they're going to go out there and rack up and upcharge me to make more margin. That's exactly what the hell is happening here. So we want them to stop what they're doing because it's repetitive. When you're looking at all these resumes, you're just going through the fucking motions every single day and you're just like, oh, no. You know that feeling you get when you're swiping on a dating app? That's the exact same freaking feeling they're getting. We want them to stop. Look at what you have to say here and actually look at your resume. This is something that's going to get them to look at this shit over and over and over and over and over again. That's one way to go out there and make a freaking impression. Because now, you ever see that scene in The Wolf on Wall Street where they say like, were you the kid that pitched a stock on your interview? And you're like, yeah. Once you actually send it out there, the next thing that you want to go ahead and do is, there's only two outcomes once you see this. And trust me, that you're going to make an absolute fantastic impression. Because the people that, when I was a recruiter, somebody sends over a company logo, and you can access this all in school. When somebody sends over that company logo, like it's an actual company letterhead, they get noticed. So what ends up happening after that is very, very simple. If your resume content is bad, they're going to choose to not interview you. But at least you're giving yourself an extra chance, because when you see so many resumes, they're spending less than 4 seconds on it. They are not reviewing your situation. Like, you ever like walk into a DMV and you just realize like these people just don't really give a shit about their job? Yeah, that's exactly how they feel too. So at least now you're going to get them to review it, right? Let's get to the main point. Follow up with them if you get rejected, but let's just say you move forward in the procedure. You now want to go ahead and craft a very meaningful message. So in this meaningful message, I'm just going to go out there and include for you here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pop this role. You would want to go ahead and craft the following message if I was to go out there and do it. Thank you so much for posting this job. Why? Because you're going to have all these people here that are like, I'm interested. All these people giving a thumbs up. You got all these open to work people. You start feeling not very compassionate in a very short amount of time. And you don't want compassion, you want validation. So the first message that you send out is, thank you for posting. Then the second message, because why? Most of you don't have LinkedIn Premium. I have LinkedIn Premium. Most of you don't have LinkedIn Premium. If you have LinkedIn Premium, you can send out a message with 300 characters, which includes spaces. If you don't have LinkedIn Premium, you can only send out 200 characters. But what are you going to do? Go for the kill? You have to think smart here. You want to get the connect, and in order for you to get the connect, you want to go out there and send a message. The next thing that you want to do after you connect with them is like, you want to pick a time where you're going to follow up. Chances are you're most likely not going to be able to attach your PDF resume onto your message. And that's aggressive, because now I got to open it and I got to read it, right? I would go ahead and do the following. I would go ahead and send a screenshot of this. Why? Because it's friction. You want to know how, like in YouTube, they don't even give you a chance to go ahead. We are talking product management here, folks. User behavior, customer freaking empathy. YouTube doesn't give you a chance. They don't want you off the platform. They want you on that platform all day doing nothing else but watching YouTube videos. They're not just like, TikTok's even more aggressive. I guess I'm just too old for that thing. As soon as you log on to TikTok, boom, the video content's in front of your face, right? YouTube's the same. YouTube is a little less aggressive. They at least give you a chance to warm up first. You know, I get to choose what is it that I want to watch. But If you send over a screenshot like this, you're going to guarantee more views than if you were to send a PDF. Now that's a fact, right? That's a truth of that's very much factual. You want to go ahead and pick times to go ahead and follow up. Thank you so much for posting the role. Send over the screenshot of the resume, and then the next thing that you want to go ahead and do is you want to talk about how you are qualified for the role. You want to create a dialogue with them. If you're following me on LinkedIn, I am posting a lot of screenshots of people making messages. Don't play ding dong ditch. Like, I'm going to drop a message and then what? And I know all the guys here know a little bit about this because when I used to host class in person back in New York City and San Francisco, people were on Tinder every Saturday during class at the lunch hour. Like, you want to start dialogue. On average, it's going to take about 3 to 5 messages going back and forth. You're sending out 3 to 5. They're sending out 3 to 5 for you to book an interview right now. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of work to not get a product manager job because your strategy right now is working out for you not at all. Okay? So you want to pick a time. What's the optimal time? After 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time is optimal time for you to reach out. In fact, the later the better. My people who are doing this, they are getting the most responses between 7 to 10 p.m. at night. This is actually why my people are booking interviews galore. Because when you're on the job at people are like, oh, I'm following up at 9. Like, when are you following up, bro? Like at 10:30 a.m.? They're in a fucking Zoom meeting. What do you think they're doing at 10:30, waiting for you to call them? Like they ain't got nothing else better to do? You want them to actually be able to focus on you. You sending out any random message out there is not going to go ahead and guarantee an interview, right? You want them actually, and you got to also think about this. How do you want these people showing up to the interview? You want them showing up to the interview excited to talk to you because isn't that what you want? You want to take the job? So if you feel like, oh, I got to do all this work for a fucking job, if you feel like this is a waste of your time, and they're going to feel like you're a waste of their time, so you don't want that. You want them to be like, you want them to, like, how do you want to show up to a date? You don't want to show up to a date like going through the motions. You want to show up to a date like actually pumped up to go out there and meet this person. Like, oh man, it's great. So thank you for the role. I have all the messages in school. See you in school. Don't be late to school. And then if you are in the Product Gym main program already, you already have access to these templates. But the biggest thing here is you got to do it. And this is why we're opening up apply times 3 to 4 times a day. You got to like the people that are doing it, they're getting interviews and they're getting the jobs at the coolest places. So many people are just looking at this like, you want the job. Halloween's around the corner. You don't want to keep watching some Asian guy talk to you about why you don't have a product manager job. You want to get a product manager job, right? Like, this is not going to be a very comfortable process. You got to go ahead and do all the things that you don't want to do in order to have what it is that you want to have. So instead of like analyzing the 3 things that are stopping product managers from getting this job is procrastination, analysis paralysis, and perfectionism. I suffer from all 3 of these problems all the freaking time. But I get myself in a position to do it because I have to. When I take a look at a lot of people saying that the market's bad, I'm like, okay, show me how many positions that you're applying to. I was like, I applied to 6 positions this week, bro. I applied on Tuesday, and it's Thursday, and nobody responded. Follow up. What are you waiting for? Them to call you? Do you think they're going to knock on your door? It's not going to happen. You have to go out there and be aggressive. And if you have a problem being aggressive, you should definitely stop watching my YouTube videos because product management is not for you. If anybody out there is offended or turned off or feeling a little bit rubbed the wrong way because a product manager is being aggressive, driving process, asking for updates, checking in for next steps, They're not serious about hiring a product manager, and that's fine. Because we got 4,000 other postings of companies that do want to hire a product manager. So you can move on to the next opportunity. And that's why you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Spend your time in the morning applying, getting that volume out. And spend the rest of your time crafting up your messages and your Loom videos and getting that out. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat. The more you dig into it, the more you're going to have a process. If you're trying to get the process perfected in the beginning before you do anything, it's going to be Christmas and you're still watching my YouTube videos. You want to stop watching my YouTube videos. I want you to get a job. Nothing fun about going into the holidays unemployed? Shit. Besides, even if you had a job right now, getting a job is almost like having a full-time job on top of having a full-time job. Like, I think you'd rather just go to Halloween guilt-free or like stress-free, right? I think you'd rather go to Thanksgiving guilt-free or stress-free. So don't be cheap. Somebody out there is spending a lot of effort. It's not me. I'm just writing up the requirements like a PM, putting together this chart for you that a lot of you are absolutely underutilizing. Get into the community, stop procrastinating, stop overanalyzing everything, stop being a perfectionist, or freaking apply. And in the meantime, when you're not doing those things, mock interview with people in our community. You want to get better at interviewing? You got to mock interview with higher quality interview partners. And a lot of people that are doing mock interviews out there freestyling, it's just blind leading the effing blinder. Both people get nowhere. Nobody's landing a job. You want to go ahead and get into the community because you want to be, if you want to go out there and be a better fighter, you got to be sparring with better sparring partners. And a lot of people out there, I see the way that they're running a mock interview session just solo is absolutely hot garbage. And then a company wants to interview you and you're like, I was a recruiter before. I used to get all these people that say, Rich, just put me into that interview. And 9 out of 10 times I'm a hard worker. I'm a real fast, like that was your pitch and you thought you were going to walk out of here with like what? A $200K offer? Like, I don't think that's going to happen. That didn't happen when the market was good, a little less than now when the market's bad. So schedule a call me. Let's get you off of this job hunt by Halloween. Talk to you very soon.